Hi, my name is J.L.Rae, and welcome to my corner of the interwebs. And today we are starting our first writing vlog. This is actually I think day 3 of the vlog, but I just started editing it and turns out I have misplaced my intro clip. So we are refilming it. And so yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, and good morning. It is Friday, May 8th at 9:17 a.m. and I just got up not too long ago. So I kind of didn't record yesterday. I've been meaning to, but then I didn't. Yeah, they did actually buy that car from a couple days ago, so I got that. I was doing some work on it yesterday, so that was fun. But I also didn't do any writing, so yeah, I have a lot to make up today. And also I didn't do any of my non-writing related work yesterday, or 2 days ago. So I am 2 days behind on that, so hopefully it can be more productive today. Now I'm going to go get some breakfast and then hopefully deal with this mess. My breakfast is here. So it is now 11:44 a.m. and for the highlight of my quarantine day, I need to go get pet food. So I'm probably gonna leave in about 15 or so minutes, and then, oh yeah, I just finished most of work for my classes that I had to do, which I didn't do the past 2 days. So that is mostly done. I'm just choosing to ignore a couple assignments, but that's fine. And then I'm going to come back, probably make some lunch, and then work on some of my writing stuff and hopefully get 3 or 4 chapters, I think is going to be my goal today. That might be a bit ambitious, but I've kind of been slacking on it lately. So, I'm just kind of let's get this done. So I'm going to go do that, go out in the world, get out of my house, and yeah, I will see you after. And we're back. It is now about 1:30. I just got home and made some lunch. So the original plan was to work on writing now, but I forgot that I actually have a meeting at 2, which will last about an hour. So the earliest would be around 4 o'clock. So honestly, I don't know if it's gonna happen until later tonight, 11 p.m. So I really thought I had the whole day free, but apparently not, because I wasn't even planning on being gone as long as I was, but it turns out we had a lot of errands. So now I am going to eat my lunch, watch some Netflix, and wait for my meeting, and yeah, I'll probably update after that. And I am very sorry for the background noise, but Bridgette and Lilli are over there talking, so okay, bye. It is 3:20ish. I just got off my call and got a snack, and my brain is dead. Social interaction is hard, okay? But I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm still going to try to push through it and try to get a couple chapters edited. So that's gonna be my plan for the night. It is now 4:35, so I've been working on this chapter for a bit over an hour, and I am now realizing that my previous goal was a little bit ambitious, considering I am about halfway through this chapter and it's been an hour and a half, and I do not have the energy to do that 4 times, or frankly the time. So yeah, I'm starting to get a little burnt out already, honestly. But I just want to watch Netflix for a little while, so I might do that and come back to this later tonight, maybe around 8-9 o'clock-ish. Hopefully finish up this chapter, which is apparently like 10 pages long now because of how much I've edited. Oh, hello! Hello, Bridgette. So, yeah, that's a bit of an update. I have moved from my desk to the chair. So, yeah. It is 10:30 and I have moved to my bed, and I just finished chapter 3 for edits and stuff. So that was the one I was working on all day, and I think overall it took me about like 2 hours to do. So I was definitely a little ambitious earlier, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to sleep yet. I don't know if I'm going to do more writing or not, but the original chapter is 2,239 words, and now this one is 2,828, which means I gained a good 500 words in that chapter. So, yay! That's my update. Good morning. So today is Saturday at 10:25 a.m. and I have gotten basically all ready, ate breakfast, makeup, shower, all that kind of stuff. So after I last updated last night, I didn't do any more work, kind of watched Netflix for about an hour or two, so yeah. But now I'm going to get more done today, hopefully. I do have to go work on my car a little bit, because like the hubcaps need to get painted, there's issue with the struts in front, and it's a whole thing. But right now I have my coffee. I don't think you can read it, but it's beautiful. Yeah, so now we're going to get to work. And wow, would you look at that, it is the next day. Did I not record anymore yesterday because I was ashamed of not writing? Maybe. But I'm here now. It is 1 o'clock on Sunday, and I have mac and cheese because why not? And yeah, this morning I was finishing up some touch-ups, as you can tell by my disgusting hands. That's about what's going on. I've just been chilling on YouTube and stuff for that. I had plans today, but then they were canceled, so now I will actually have time to write. So that is something I should do. I just finished chapter 4 yesterday, so I'm having a couple issues with like the inciting incident, because I didn't really plan this out too well in terms of like a actual structure of like the inciting incident, the hook or whatever, all of that. I don't really know what my inciting incident is, because this is sort of a post-apocalyptic thing, like a disease wipes everyone out. I know, how convenient, but I promise I started this before the pandemic. Now there is a murderer. I don't know, I swear this idea it's either genius or completely stupid. Like, I thought it was really good at first, but now I'm kind of like at that point where it's like I really love the story, but I also really hate it. And I know as I'm writing it, it's either really good or really awful. And I just keep going back and forth, like the whole love-hate relationship with it, because I'm like, oh my god, I love this book, it's so great. And then I'm also like, this is the worst thing ever in existence. So yeah, I have the first poisoning right now on page, I think it's like page 15 on a Google Doc. So really about page 30, which really kind of like kicks off the story, but it really also starts with them leaving like their little cave that they made a home in. So that's like where it starts, but then this is the part where like the murders come in, and it's really hard because it's also like an adventure piece because they're moving from Georgia to New York. They're like walking. So I have that plot, which could be a story in and of itself, and then I'm throwing in that secondary plot of like the murders and stuff, which was the original thing, but I'm struggling with like intertwining both things and making it work well. Yeah. So right now the first poisoning happens, but they don't know what it is yet, and I don't even know when they find out that it's actually poisoning and not just people getting sick randomly or something. And so I'm kind of struggling with that. I have a whole document of like things that I still need to change, even though this is supposed to be the edits where I go in and fix everything that needs to be changed, especially developmentally. But I'm still making a bunch of notes on what I need to do for that. So yeah, because I still need to fix a bunch of character arcs. And it's just like a lot of little things that I need to like pepper in throughout the story, which is really hard to do because I don't know when and where it kind of fits in, but I know it needs to be there. So considering this is like the first time I'm really trying to go through and edit and revise any novel, I'm struggling to try to figure this out because it seems very story and person specific. Like I've tried watching all of like the tutorials and everything, and everyone just seems to have their own way and idea of doing things. So I'm trying to find mine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a video about that eventually, but right now my kind of idea is I already did the original read through and I made in like this binder, and it's like I made a bunch of notes and stuff, and now I'm going through and putting that stuff in, fleshing out the scenes and, you know, fixing personalities and everything like that. But my problem is when I did my read through, I didn't find any huge plot holes or developmental things that needed to change, which I'm kind of concerned about because I feel like they're there, but I don't know what they are. And so I'm kind of worried that when I give it to like the alpha and beta readers, they're gonna be like, oh hey, here's this huge thing that needs to change, and then after all this work I'm going to have to rewrite the entire thing. So I am just really hoping that's not what's going to happen, but not much I can do about that right now. All I can do is just keep going through all of my chapters, fixing all of the things that I find, and yeah. So I think I'm going to just watch some more YouTube for like motivation and inspiration, eat my lunch, and we'll see where the day goes with that. So I have had an idea because I don't want to do my revisions right now, and I started watching How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix recently. I am going to do a character study because one of the characters in the show is actually very similar to one that I am trying to write. So I'm going to evaluate like his character arc, and like the things he does and how to kind of write that type of personality. So yeah, that way I can watch Netflix and not feel guilty because I'm being productive, right? I'm excited about that. It is 1:45 and I hope that goes well because this character has also been quite difficult for me. Because he has like a personality switch towards the end and I don't really know how to write that realistically. And he's a confusing character, so hopefully this will give me some insight. Hello again. Just for a quick update, it is about 10:50 p.m. and my camera's about to die, so I actually haven't done any writing yet, but I'm just kind of watching YouTube, but I'm planning on switching over there now, so I'd figured I'd update first, then do that. Yeah, I finished the character analysis thing I was working on earlier, and actually got through like a kind of a bit of a breakthrough on at least the character from the TV show. I don't know if I'm going to put that in my book or not, but I feel like I really do understand the character a bit better and that whole personality trait, so that is good. I'm going to work on some writing for an hour or two and then go to sleep. So, yeah. Good night. Good morning. It is now 10:15 a.m. and the braids are out. And an update on my previous update. So, last night, I said I was going to write, but then I didn't. So, I just kept like scrolling through YouTube, like, oh yes, I need to watch this, I must watch this. And then afterwards, I'd do the same thing again and again, just to procrastinate writing even longer. And then it was 1 a.m. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this until I either pass out or it's daylight. So I decided it'd probably be more productive to go to sleep. And I was going to end it here and make it just like a weekend vlog, but I actually have a couple writing things that I'm going to do today, so I think it'd be fun to just kind of, yeah. Because I'm going to a live write-in at 11:30 with Sarah Labrat today. There's a writing group in my city and we're having a meeting today out in a park. So I am very excited for that. We'll wearing masks, social distancing, all of that. But I really miss doing our writing groups and I'm very excited to go out and see them again. So those are my writing things for the day. And yeah. So I just got off the sprint, ended a little bit early, but I need to go get ready to go for a walk, and then I'm going to go pick up a book at the library, which I'm really excited about. I've been waiting for it for a while because they have this whole system going on where you can just like put it on hold and then they'll have it outside for you and you can just pick it up and go. So I'm very excited to read this. Do I have a bunch of my TBR on my bookshelf? Yes. But I want to read this book. I really should get out of the house a little bit. And oh yeah, progress on that. I think I was on chapter 4 last time I updated my progress or just finished it, but I finished chapter 5 and chapter 6 during that during the write-in. So I am very happy about that. And I am going to be starting at chapter 7 next. So yay! So I just got home from my walk and everything, and here is the smallest book haul in existence. So I came back from the library, and it came with a little note, and it said happy reading, which I think is so cute. Got enclave. I still don't know how to pronounce that word, but this is the next book that I'm going to be reading, and I'm very excited about that. I'll probably do a reading vlog on it. If there's kind of like a review or something, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It'd be good to kind of switch it up with some dystopia. And I read the blurb of this thing again, and I'm really excited to read it. So hopefully I will start that tonight. And it is 3 o'clock, which means I have about an hour until I'm going to go to my writing meet, which I am so excited. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get some food right now, and then I don't really know. Okay, so it is about 8 o'clock p.m. And I think I'm going to leave it here. I didn't really record anything from my writers meeting, but it went really well. It was nice to see them again, even, you know, from social distancing and whatever. But for the rest of the night, I think I'm just going to watch some TV. I did get 2 chapters done today, so that's really good. I might do a little bit more later, but I'm not going to put any pressure on it, because last time I did that, it didn't go too well. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for new weekly videos, if not more. Haven't really figured out a schedule, but yeah, I'll be here, so bye!